Welcome as we sit together in expanded unity of light and love. Go within. As one takes this opportunity to allow the body to find comfort in balanced stability as you breathe. Naturally, take a moment and scan the entire thought process as one allows distillation to bring full awareness to the essence of pure light and love. Relax the limbs. And as one breathes, imagine an external light of empowerment sweeping towards the self and immerses within the heart center, thereby expanding the radiance through the torso, throughout that entire body. Soften the facial muscles. As one invites a natural inner smile of gratitude and appreciation for the upliftment that found the self throughout this incarnation in connection. What is love? As each individual interacts within one's own unique flow of expression and experience. And if one had the opportunities to consciously bring to the mind what one would consider as the most uplifting experiences in association via the constructs of love, where does the mind reside? Go within. And if the concept of parallel realities finds favor, take this opportunity to extend the mind into the parallel reality that best suits the emotions, that finds the mind in association. Relax the body. Note the reflections of life's experiences as they entwine within each thought in exchange. Choose this opportunity, if you may, to allow pure light of love to further be engrafted within your sentient self in expansion of expression. If one was to simply have dialogue with the self, how shall one flow within the expressions of exchange. Lift the mind. And if you choose to now, as that body relaxes, extend the mind outwards. As it finds entrainment within the frequencies of light and love. And where does the mind find association? Imagine the first moment in this incarnation when one felt association with the concept of love. Back to the embryonic state. Imagine the inner child that you are, that you were, as it associated itself with the physical body in connection with its guardians of parenting. Imagine that. And if you choose to allow that now to extend into your loving arms, whereby the role of the parent flows into your arms, how shall one interact with that inner child? Take a moment to find expression in pure light and love for the self. Thus it shall reflect the self in all of its interactions from this moment forward in human constructive emotions. Go within. As you choose to consciously connect to that inner child that you are, in reinforcement of the security in the knowing that you are loved. And imagine that love expanding through the timeline of existence. Go within. And in turn, imagine if you extended that to those that you love, wherever they may be. Trust that the attunement in resonance shall find connection. You are loved. Imagine how it feels as you allow the inner child within to integrate the unconditional love that flows from you now. Trust that all thoughts of impressions continue to expand beyond the timeline of human linear reasoning. Just as one can have conversation with one's inner child within, the mind can extend the thoughts in transference to all variables, in all frequencies, in all dimensions. With this in mind, expand the love that you associate with affectionately outwards to those that you love. those that you have loved, and those that you shall love. Go within. Throughout one's daily routine, the mind is so connected to that moment that often the mind forgets the purpose of the connection. Here, in this practice, distillation is the objective, where one allows the essence of love to further extend in grafting to all whom have triggered that aspect of love to further pollinate in expression. You are loved. Take this opportunity to extend those impressions out to whomever that finds solace in connection at this moment in the timeline of connections. You utilize the influence of imagination as you purposely bring the heart into perfect balance and attunement with pure light and love. Now let it expand unperturbed through your entire being. Thereby, if you could see that body via eyes that are not limited to the human physiology, in limitations, one can see the love frequency expanding through each cell within that human anatomy. As it further expands in connection to all whom love connects. As time only exists for one who is connected to that timeline, be aware of the omnipotent self as you allow the pure light of love now to expand with grace purposely through your entire being. And how shall one respond if pure love flooded the mind at this precise moment in communion of connection? Go within. What does love represent for the self? What is love? And how can one further expand in accentuation within that construct in emotional response? Imagine, if you can, immersing within the love vibration beyond the human constraints. Thereby, you are in pure love. You are in pure love. Now, let it be. Thus, as time is beyond linear reasoning, at this moment you are connected to whom you are connected to in pure light and love, at whatever crossroads they or yourself may be, at whichever dimension of frequencies that you and they are. Perfect entrainment, just like making a phone call and the person answers the call as you are connected to their frequency. This is love. Go within. Refine that inner smile of appreciation, gratitude. Again, how does it feel if one allows pure love to find expression through your entire being now? Imagine that. Just as the body can naturally release opiates, such as dopamine, via alternate means, the essence of love is experienced as the human body releases these natural opiates of physical expansion and liberation. Put it to the test. Go within and ask the mind to release the ambrosia of light and unconditional love. Go within and let it explore every aspect of your being. And in turn, find connection to all who have influenced love through this life and beyond. As there are no boundaries in the universe for love. Thereby you can, with your mind, visualize whomever you love or loved in front of you as a reflection. Smiling lovingly, even embracing your energetic field with the purity of respect and gratitude for your interaction along their karmic timeline. You are loved. Go further within and trust that your mind influences the natural release of the ambrosia of light and love by your intention. And once the mind has mastered the art of replication, instinctively that love resonance shall flood your being with each moment of thought and interaction. Just as one can dream that one is riding a bicycle and enjoy the ride of the bicycle within that dream, yet in awakening one may forget. But what if one remembers? You are loved. Whomever that you love, whomever you have loved, whomever that shall love you, you are loved. Go within. flood the mind with what you would consider as the most blissful interactions. Thus one goes and extends beyond the theoretical constructs and concepts. How does it feel to be in love? How does it feel to love and to be loved? And if you could at this moment extend upon the love within, how shall you allow the mind to further accentuate this love? Expand that light. You are loved. Imagine merging with the ocean of all life, that blissful state of pure unity with the divine creator of all life. Imagine that exists now. You are loved. Imagine that you're in the company of those that have triggered that natural response of love in your mind's archives of memories. You are loved. And sense the tone in reawakening in connection. Imagine, if you can, interacting with those that have already departed from this physical reality consciously due to the love connection. Imagine that. You are loved. Thought has no boundaries. Refine the empowerment within the mind's programming in empowerment and replication. Improve your state of thinking by allowing that internal ambrosia of love to flood your entire being. Completely now, go within. What does it feel like if one has the means to interact with the heavenly realms? And how could one express that interaction in the human constructs of rationalization? Go within. You are love. And whomever that has connected with you shall always find connection with you with love. Celebrate that realization. You are loved. And imagine that from this moment forward, as you continue to fan the lantern of connection, how bright the tomorrows awaits. Thereby one can awaken from the illusion of separateness to the union and communion and connection for eternity in pure light and love. You are loved, and you shan't be forgotten, as the connection once extended in union is eternal. You are loved. Feel the heart, its natural rhythm, as it expands in the full awakening of pure love. And as you continue to replicate this connection, the light of the divine self shall continue to expand in all your thoughts and all your actions, wherever you are, for the rest of eternity. You are loved. And each moment that you see your own reflection, be it in thought or in a mirror, reinforce within yourself unconditionally that you are loved. And allow that inner smile of pure connection to uplift the soul, the spirit, the entire omnipresent self into perfect union. You are loved. And remember, love is never forgotten. You are loved. Inner peace, find stillness, inner mind. That is love. You are loved. And so it is. You are loved. The echoes of light shall remain entwined within your essence for eternity, as you are loved, and you are loved, and so it is.